All right, welcome back. I think we've said enough about the CAF Champions League. Let's just leave it at there. All the best to the teams representing Nigeria in the CAF Champions League. Talk about Plateau United and MFM. All right, let's talk about, I don't want to call it a step down, but the CAF Confederation Cup. I talk about Aqua United. They'll be in there with a chance to, get to the next round. They're going to be up against Banjul Ox. And not really a popular team, if you ask me. And you want to think that Aqua United will fancy their chances in this one.
Absolutely. I mean, with the lessons they've learned from the last time, and with the way the quality
and the support that they're getting from the state government and the good facilities available to them,
they should be able to win comfortably, and then go the second leg and qualify. This is not. It doesn't look like a very tough tie. And with the wealth of experience they have, I want to believe they will just take their time and do a good job at home.
All right, Alfred, your take?
I mean, Aqua is one of the teams when you comes to the recruitment that they did. They knew where they needed reinforcement. They went for those players, and some of them. Mboma is, racking up the numbers. Revelation this time around. It was in Remo last season.
Yeah. It was a shining light in Remo.
Matthew Etim, former captain of Rangers, one of the players that now we even have players who were part of the team in Morocco, talking about the chanting. Yeah. I met Gabriel Lukichukwu at the airport, and he was like, the morning they landed, he said, for me, I want to play football. The next thing on my agenda is go back to you and join my team, because that's, while for others, they are talking of going to rest and the rest of that, he wants to. So it just tells you that this is a team that they have the support both on and off the pitch. And for me, this is just the beginning. I want to think that they will go past this first game, beyond the Hawks of Banjul, and perhaps maybe this time around make a statement on the continent. Just like you said, the support they are getting is huge.
Yeah, let's talk about this team, aside from the CAF Confederation Cup. Let me ask you guys, do you think they've benefited from using this stadium? Have they benefited from playing on a surface that is good? I mean, a lot of teams envy them because of the opportunities available to them. So do you think they've derived any benefits, playing in this stadium, using the facilities? Has it improved the team, in your opinion?
Personally, I think it has. And I mean, when you play in a very nice surface, it affects the quality of football you play.
The home ground of the national team.
The support and the support base. And, if you notice, one of the problems we had in our game against Morocco at the final of CHAN was the bounce of the ball. We had all manner of issues. Imama did say it in one of the rounds, in one of the games, that the boys were still learning the bounce of the ball. And it affected them greatly when they came to the actual final, and it was a total disaster.
Okay.
When you play in such a surface, it's easier for you to even interpret patterns and interpret play, the bounce of the ball. It goes a long way.
All right. Okay. Let's quickly have a conversation with the coach of Aqua United, talking about Abdul Makaiba. He joins us now on the show. Hello, Coach. Good evening. It's nice to have you join us.
Good evening.
All right, Coach, let's talk about the big one this weekend. Your team will taste action on the continent. How ready are you?
Actually, we are fully ready for that game. More especially, we have played 7 games in the domestic league, which our form in that competition will help us, not in a small measure, to start well in the continent.
All right, let me quickly ask you, what do you know about your opponents, the team you're going to play against? What do you know about them? Have you been able to get any information on them? Have you seen clips? Do you know their star players? I mean, what do you know about them?
Actually, I know very little about our opponents. The only thing I know about them is that they are a good side. Somebody that have watched them told me a lot about them, that they are a good side. They played similar football with our team. So actually, we are just preparing to make sure that we get what we want, a convincing result in the first round.
Okay.
So that the second round will be a mere formality for us.
Okay, that's a good one. I hope it goes. I hope it goes your way. But let me also ask you that: how far do you expect to go in this tournament? I know everybody will say we want to win, but realistically, how far do you want to go?
Actually, realistically, I can say this is the second time Akwa United is representing Nigeria in this competition.
Yeah.
The first time is a very bad experience, and we want to improve on that outing because Akwa United got booted out in the first round of the competition. Now, we want to make sure that we avoid such a situation, and we can only do that by winning our first game very well to give us the confidence to go and play in the second leg.
All right, Coach. Let me before I let you go. Let me quickly ask you this. You know, sometimes coaches, after not doing so well, they tend to say things. But I'm tempted to ask you: are you satisfied with your team? Because that's usually the excuse. Some coaches will say they didn't give me the kind of players I wanted. The team. The squad is not big enough. They don't have. You're going to be competing in 3 competitions. So, are you satisfied with what you have? Have you recruited well for the competitions that Akwa United will be playing in?
As a coach, I believe I have the right caliber of players to approach all the competitions for the season. The CAF Confederation Cup inclusive. As you can see very well, in the domestic league, we have started so well. We lost only 1 game in 7 games. And I believe that form can help us very well to approach our continental games. To me, we are ready in all the competition we will face. And our target for the meantime is to first go to the group stage before setting another target for ourselves.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to have this chat with us. We wish you all the best, and with the targets that you have set for yourself, and hopefully all things will work well for your team.